Hi, I'm Thelma and my channel is Seasonal Crafts and Creations. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. If you're new and you like today's video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up like button. Or if you are not new and just haven't already, consider hitting that thumbs up like button. It'll really help my channel grow. Share the video with people you know. It'll help get the word out there. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell right next to it. That way you'll be notified and won't miss any of my future uploads. And I do DIYs and hauls and sometimes vlogs. And today I have for you several Dollar Tree DIYs. So without further ado, let's get to crafting. Okay, let me turn the camera down so y'all can see. First, you will need one of these, or two if you want to make two in different ribbon patterns. Snip off this little hanger here, and I'm going to get, this is from the Dollar Tree, but it's the Halloween, and I made one of these yesterday. Well, I made a whole video yesterday, and went to transfer it over and upload it to YouTube, and I got to looking through it because I couldn't find it, and I don't know what happened to it. I had one of these made, well, two of these made. Everything I'm doing today I had yesterday, and but I really wanted just to see the process of making those or these items, so I'm just redoing it today, and I'll just put them in a different room. Now I'm tearing these off, that way it'll make this stick better down in the center of the heart. Alright, and that way you can just pull the plastic right off. Now make sure your glue gun is nice and hot and that you have several pieces of glue sticks. Turn this upside down. Now just fold that under right there. Get you some glue and go down to the corner and up. Make sure you use your finger guards or use something beside your finger to push down on this, because if you're not used to it, it will really burn you. I had a real bad degree burn last year when I was making a gnome and the beard flopped back on my finger and got stuck with the glue, and it took over a month for it to heal. But just once you get this started, it doesn't take long at all to make this, and they're really beautiful. Alright, now just make sure you're not pulling too tight on that. You want that good and dry first. Just and you don't want it all ridged up in the front, so you want to pay attention how you're doing this, and come up. Just come up some, because one row should do the whole heart. Now I was in a store and I seen something like this, and the shape was about like these. and they had fabric on them, and I'm like, I could do that with ribbon, you know. I love going to the store and finding something, and it's like $8, $10 or more, and you can make it for like $2 from the Dollar Tree. Well, now it's $2.50, but what's a quarter? They said they're going to be coming out with some nice new items, and I believe them because this past Christmas and now Valentine's, they are really coming out with some good stuff. But let me get this on here, show you what that's beginning to look like. Now this is going to crinkle up just a little, so right here, bring it this way, and then flip it over. Go ahead and put some glue. Put my finger guard back on. Now just continue on. And I would tell you try not to unravel, but it unravels itself. So it's a never-ending losing battle. Probably in a couple of years, because I've noticed the Dollar Tree, they find out items that people are making when they're taking their DIYs and their crafting projects and what they're making. Then they come out with something for sale at, say, Christmas time or whatever, that is so similar to what's being made out there. That means they're paying attention. Okay, now on this, just pull it straight up, go straight down. Try to get that in past my thumb. Just pull it. Now we can take this off of here now. And you can work so much easier without it. Well, let me know if you're going to make some of these, or and if you are, what color of ribbon are you going to use? What pattern? I forget what store I seen these in, but well, I think I need to start taking pictures of items and label them when I'm shopping. That way I can let y'all know. Okay, this one, it won't go back around, so, and it almost did the whole thing. Now take your glue gun, just hold this, put some right there, and do it tight. I'll show you how it's so simple to do this at the edge in here and cut this. Now make sure you push back down on it, because after you cut it, it wants to come loose for some reason. Alright, now make sure you've got one a little bit extra. It could be an old bow. Just undo it. Okay, first let's see how this is looking. That's what it looks like so far. Alright, now put you some more glue and go right here. Just if it wants to curl over, you're just going to have to hold it. Get that wire edging around there. Make sure you're going in the same direction as you were. And then, see how I did that? Now bring this up. Down. Now pull here and here. You want to push that wire down, is what I'm doing. Okay, now put quite a bit of glue there. Now pull your ribbon and just push down on it. Now these here, they have them at the Dollar Tree, and like pink, purple, and green, I know. I think blue too. And you get 3 of them for $1. Well, once all stores go over for $1.25. And you can't beat that, because I've seen these for $8 and up. Alright, now, just if you see anything like the little ridges and stuff, just bend it over. And there you go. Here's the first DIY. Now, we'll set it aside and continue on. Okay, in our next project, you will need a 8x10 picture frame. I'm just using this one from Christmas. And a printout. I got this from Pinterest.com. Take off the backing. Oh, and you will need some either gem mesh, which is different colors of these, or some diamond wrap of your choice. It could be anything, or you could leave it blank. Like I did at Christmas, I didn't do anything. And again, I used this for Thanksgiving, and then for Christmas, and this was for spring last summer. I mean, spring last summer. For spring last year. Excuse me. Just flip this side backwards. Take out the glass. Make sure you even this up. Put one side towards the end right here, and have just as much space on the bottom as the top, and I am looking for my pen that I just had. Here it is. Just trace it. And these are so simple, but they make it look so elegant. Now you can also do where you get gift bags for Valentine's Day, and you can do the same thing on Easter. Every holiday and season, really. Or just find a bag you like that has nothing to do with a season or whatever, and just something you want to have a real pretty picture, and do one that way. Okay. Now trim it. Might be difficult to see the line, but trim on the inner side of the line. That way you know you don't have it cut too long. My pen must be dying. Some spots I can barely see it. Okay, let me make sure I did that straight. I buckled out right there. Just a nice straight line. Alright. Let's get your frame, put your glass back in it. Make sure the top is facing that way. And let's put all these back in. Make sure the top of the backing is up here. Just push all these little holders back. I don't know what they're called. I just call them holders. Alright, now you can leave this as is, or you can do the gem like I said. I'm going to use this gem mesh, and you will need scissors and a glue gun and some glue sticks. Okay, start on one side. Just put some glue going straight down to the end. Get your gem mesh, put it all the way to the end. Push down on it, and then snip it. Push back down. Now I want to go ahead and do the bottom. Measure it out and cut it first. Just a little bit of glue. Let me know if you're going to make one of these, or if you've already been making them. I've been doing them for years. It beats going to a store and paying $5 and up. I don't know how high up they go, but they can get up there in price when you can do it for $1, $2, say $3. Make sure this is even. And just line it up. And I'm taking this finger guard. Now, take your other piece, line it up. And put it on. Just make sure it's straight all the way down. Alright, now let me get that glue off my thumb first, and I will show you the finished project. And here is the finished project. Okay, now to our next project. And for our next project, you'll need a 5x7 picture frame. Here's some more of that diamond wrap. And you will need, this is the 2 or 3 pack of little gift bags for Valentine's Day. And this, if you want to put it on here, this I printed off of thefairygarden.com, but you can use any kind that you want. First, take this and just cut it. Now all you want to do is just trim it down. What you doing up here? Yeah, you're okay, baby. Just trim it going all the way around as best as you can. It will take a few minutes, but that's what crafting's all about. Some things take longer than others. And I'm not going to pause it and do it. I want you to see how I'm trimming it. And to put this on this, you can either use Mod Podge, tape, the glue sticks, glue gun, or nothing. You can just put it right in the center, and because it'd be so tight, it will probably stay. But I'm using, because I can't find my Mod Podge, the one I did find, it was dried up. And you don't have to pick this design out. You can pick out whatever kind you want. It's the little pieces here that'll get you. And it doesn't have to be totally straight with the line. And just go up like that. Make a little space. It's really not hard to do. Finish that up after I make room for the scissors. And just leave this little letter. But I didn't want to do this and not show you, just in case you're not for sure how to trim things around the edges. Oops, well, if you cut like I did right through that leaf, just go on. And it didn't take that long, did it? Okay, now this little section, just cut it. It's going to be hard to do because I'm right-handed. That's all I trust myself to do. So lay that aside a minute. Now, take this out just like we did on the other one. Okay. I forgot to grab a new pen, so I'm just cutting this right up along it. Okay, now just trim any of the back off and the sides. I already used the other side for a different photo. Now just take these off and make it real easy. That way you don't tear the front of the gift bag. My mind went blank. I started to say picture frame. Oh my goodness. And just go straight across. Now check to make sure you have it all. Move that out of the way, the junk. Let me know of all the projects I'm showing you today. Which is your favorite? Are you going to try to redo them all, or are you just planning on just doing some? Okay, this is the top, so that means this needs to go on like that. So I'm just going to get just a little bit of glue. Just enough to make it stay. It doesn't have to be thick. Use your tip to spread it out. Okay, now try to even it up. Alright, now get your picture frame and stick that in there. Stick those This is so simple and easy, and they look so elegant, romantic, and beautiful. Alright, there that is, already with the bling on it from my previous project. Okay, and now to the next project. And our last project is this love sign. You can leave the hanger on or you can leave it off. And I'm using, excuse me, Wavery Chalk Ballet Slipper paint. You can use whatever color you want. And I'm going to be using for the ballet slipper, this size of a paintbrush. I'm going to get it off the lid first. Just do nice even strokes. If you don't have chalk paint or just don't like it, you can use any regular color, really. You don't have to paint it pink. Make sure you get along the sides there. I'm not painting the sides of mine, but if you get any paint on it, go ahead and wipe it down. That way it doesn't look all clumpy and just unpleasant, you know. And if this is going to be hanging or sitting and there's a mirror, or if it's going to be on a table where you can see the back of it, then you'll want to take the jute rope off and paint the back, the sides, and everything. Now I probably will go ahead and the outside, where I can get a brush down in good, go ahead and paint this with the chalk paint. Excuse me, it's been a long day. Sorry I didn't do today's episode of declutter and reorganizing my craft room challenge, but I've been sick all day. I was at the hospital, so I'll be doing tomorrow. And I'm not adding a day, I just lose a day. It means there's one day there that I didn't get to work on the challenge, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, now if you're wanting to paint the sides, I just hold it up and do that. Let me know what color and what word you're using. I picked up almost every one of them because I like them all. My favorite's the XOXO. And yesterday I did the video that I was going to upload today, and everything that I'm doing is what yesterday's would have been. All but this, instead of being love, it would have been XOXO. And but I thought this morning, I'd already transferred them over from my phone to my laptop, and I didn't, the videos or the pictures, so I'm having to redo everything. Which is good, it's more practice, and I have more Valentine's Day stuff to decorate with. And I'll take pictures of it, of what I would have done. Well, I did do, but what I would have showed yesterday. But I'm sorry I didn't get to do a video. I'm feeling a little better. But if anybody's interested in learning more about the challenge, just leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. I think it's looking good. Trying to figure out the best way to hold it and paint it too. Let me know which was your favorite project out of this one, and if so, are you going to do one for yourself, or do you just like doing different crafts than this? I'm just curious, that's all. I like to get to know my viewers. And today's question, to get an extra entry, as long as you're subscribed and entered into the contest, you have to subscribe first, and then you can start answering the questions to get extra entries. The question is, what is your favorite letter from the Dollar Tree? These words here. And what color are you going to paint yours? Let me just check this. Now just lay it back down. Any paint that came across from the sides, just touch it up. Now I didn't think about it, but some of these, the edging of it has wood spurs, and it would be best to sand it down. I didn't see that until I painted. But you can always sand it down and then do touch-ups, or you can use it to distress. Now, I'm going to take some red paint. First, I'm going to see if there's any of this that needs wiped off. Okay. Just get a little bit of red. It doesn't really matter what shade, but I'm going to use Candy Apple from Apple Barrel Multi-Surface. This comes from Walmart. I'm pretty sure you can get it from other stores too. I'm just going to use this one because it's already open. Now all I'm doing is taking a real small brush and getting two. One is back up. They're real small. I'm going to use the small, and I'm going to trace the outsides. I'll just show you. Just trace it like it would look if it was drawn on, and go ahead and go over it. So it would go like that. Just don't have to have a lot, just a little bit. Okay. Take your time, and if you have some better paint that actually looks better than this, I'd use it if I were you. I'm about ready to start finding a different brand of paint to use. The chalk paint is good, but sometimes this Alpha Barrel, it just looks tacky. I guess that's the good word for it. Let's see, and then this goes like that. Sorry I'm not talking that much, but my throat is hurting, and the more I talk, the more it gets hoarse. You don't have to do this tracing if you don't want to. You can distress it. You can leave it with just one coat of paint. I really need to find a software or whatever it's called that has voiceover and something I can add music in the background, or whenever I'm not talking, music. All I have is a movie maker, and it doesn't allow me to do any add-on stuff like that. If you have a suggestion of something you want me to get and try to make, or you just want to see me buy something at the store and paint it, or turn it into a DIY, leave it in the comment and I'll look for it. Okay. Just doing the flow of the hand of when you're writing, how it would look. Got a little bit much paint there. Now I already see where I messed up. Right here at the end, you go up with the E and down, which meant this line would have been in front. They would have been the line here. You put the line here and here. It's just like when you're writing, L-O-V-E. But I don't think it's really going to make a major difference. But it'll bug me, and once this dries, I'll have to go find me another one and make it right. It just give me more to do. I like doing it. It doesn't matter if I've done it once, you know. I'll do it again. I love crafting, painting, drawing. What's your favorite craft? Okay. I want to go ahead and show y'all what I'm putting into the giveaway box this week. It's Luminescence Apple Cinnamon Scented Tea Candles. You get 8 of them. And they're from the Dollar Tree. And they smell real good. So that's going in for this week. I'm going to go ahead and show you this. The finished project. Alright. I hope you all enjoyed today's DIYs, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.